I took a pallet with enough material for my project. Then I disassembled it and removed all the nails. I carried out this step carefully to obtain intact planks. I selected 4 planks to make the supporting structure of the shaping rack. I made 4 spacers and screwed the first 2 up to the plank's edges. Placing the first frame vertically, I set the working height. And I applied the second spacer about 25 centimeters below this line. Please click subscribe to support my channel. Then I cut the excess part off. This project is so easy if you follow all the steps. Now I started working on the second frame, overlapping it on the first one but in the opposite direction and placing 4 cubes to the edges as shown. Then I screwed the central spacer up to the second frame. They are ready, but they will be modified later on. Don't skip any step. I proceeded doing a test to check that everything looks okay. It looks cool. As second step, I started to make the shaping rack box. 3 planks of the same length and width as the initial 4 are used. And I started making a mounting guide as shown. I cut the excess off. Then I assembled the side panels using the same technique. Follow all my steps and it's going to be super fun. By following these steps carefully, everything will be very simple. I cut the excess of the box mounting structure off and I screwed the other 2 side panels into place. The box is ready. As third step, I started constructing the foldable mechanism, drawing squares at the lower ends of the supporting structures and tracing their diagonals. I drilled a hole of the same size as the threaded metal rod that will be used. I laid the longer frame inside the box, and with it and awl I marked the spots where I should make the matching holes. After that I drilled the holes on both sides. Now I repeated the process to the other side, placing 2 cubes underneath as support. I now removed the lower spacers and I placed the frames vertically. I reassembled them at the box level. Using 1 rod and 4 metal bushings per each side, I started creating the opening mechanism. The rod is inserted, placing 2 bushings on the outside and 2 on the inside and then screwing them in. The mechanism is ready and perfect. However, the squared ends prevents rotation. Because of that reason, I rounded out the corners at the base of the 2 structures. I then started to make the box lid. I drew the perimeter and after that I cut it out. I measured the width of the vertical planks to cut the lid, allowing its sides open, and I made the next cut. I first applied the side hinges as shown. Then I added the back hinges. Four rectangles of the same width as the vertical structures are now made. I screwed them up to the external ends of these structures to increase the support surface. I now mounted 4 wheels at the base, 2 fixed and 2 swivel with brakes. This will allow the shaping rack to be moved and transported easily like a trolley. And here you have the completed assembly and a demonstration of its functionality. Do you like it? As you can see, it is extremely practical and functional. It is suitable for meeting the needs of any shaper. To improve aesthetics, the external mounting structure has been removed. Smaller front hinges have been installed. Guide spacers for opening have been mounted at the inner corners of the box, as shown. But stay here, it's not finished yet. I decided to give it a slightly nautical and weathered look. For this reason, I quickly sanded the shaping rack and painted it with 2 coats of medium walnut stain. How cool is that thing? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Mahalo!